So I explained about chords and how they're formed, and now we're going to take away the theory part for a minute and just learn shapes, geometric shapes. These are found in any chord book. The most basic guitar chords are the C chord, the A chord, the G chord, which we covered, the E chord, and the D chord. So these are the 5 chord shapes that are used to teach a method on the guitar called the CAGED method. And the word CAGED, caged, basically is just a method of the C, A, G, E, and D. So in this method is an ingenious little trick to where once you learn these shapes, you call them shapes. This is a C shape, A shape, G shape, E shape, D shape. So now C shape, we're going to go to the key of C to where I can demonstrate. So now C is this note. So now the next shape in the word caged, because I'm actually spelling the word with guitar shape, the C shape, C, the A shape. So here's the A chord, but I want to use the A shape for the key of C. So then C's in the bass still. So now I'm using the A shape, but I'm using it to make a C chord because C's in the bass. C, A, G. Now I want to use a G shape, but I want to make a C chord using the G shape. So up here is C in the bass. Now I have 2 open strings here. So in this theory, you can... Nobody's going to make a chord like that, really, in the real world. However, this shape can be used for this, and I will demonstrate. So we're spelling the word caged, C-A-G. And now this G shape and the E shape, remember our E chord? Well, this shape, I want to use that shape. Now it's C in the bass. Here's the E shape, but I moved it up here with the C in the bass, and now it's a C chord using the E shape. And then the final one, C, A, G, E, D, C shape, A shape, G shape, E shape, D shape. That's still a C chord. Now these overlap because you only have so much room, and the guitar is a transposing instrument because you can play different notes everywhere on the guitar. You can play a C here. Exactly like that. That happens on every note. Every note can be played multiple places. The guitar is a transposing instrument. So, this shape morphs into the C. So now, using those 5 shapes, I know where every C is, and the other 2 notes in the chord as well, the E and the G. And then... So, once I start here, and I pass the 12th fret, everything I know just repeats. And then, if I still had frets, I could still keep going. Way up there. So that is the caged method. You basically use the shapes of but they work for every chord. For instance, okay, now here's a C shape, but I want to switch keys. I want to go to D, the key of D. All right, so here's my C shape, but I had to move it up a whole step. let's say I want to do E. All right. So here's the E shape, and then here's the D shape, because I'm spelling the word caged, but I'm starting from the E. E, D, shape, C shape, A shape, G shape. So if you spell the word caged with the shape C-A-G-E-D, C-A-G-E, and then D shape. It's a cycle that repeats. So everything's related that way. So that's how you can map out the entire fretboard. So not only are you learning the root, like, in that instance we were in the key of E, so E is in it, but then you also have the third and the fifth. So root, 2 whole steps away is a major third, and then B, which is 3 steps away from G sharp. You can do them out of order too. So now that I know where every E is, because the chords help me map, now I can play single note lines.